(2023) Only God can stop Tinubu Shettima, Adamu says. The national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, has said that only God can stop Tinubu Shettima presidency next year. Adamu, who stated this on Thursday in Nasarawa, also said, after God, the next person to be revered in Nigeria is President Muhammadu Buhari. In the statement issued by Bayo Onanuga, Director Media and Publicity, Tinubu Shettima Presidential Campaign Council, Adamu asked Tinubu to get ready to assume the presidency of Nigeria from 29 May 2023. Adamu, who spoke emphatically at the town hall meeting on Thursday in Lafia between the APC candidate and stakeholders in the mining sector, said he was merely echoing President Muhammadu Buhari's statement. Except God, President Buhari is the highest authority in Nigeria today. Buhari has said it, and it shall come to pass, Adamu stated. The APC national chairman, who spoke at the town hall meeting in Lafia between the APC candidate and stakeholders in the mining state, said he was merely echoing President Buhari's statement. He urged voters, not only in Nasarawa but also in the adjoining states, to vote massively for the party and its candidate. He urged Tinubu to get ready for the task to shoulder the demands of leading Nigeria. According to Onanuga, the meeting had governors Simon Lalong, Babagana Zulum, and Aminu Masari, and Speaker of House of Representatives in attendance. Adamu later prayed to God to ensure victory for the party so that APC will hand over to APC next year May. Host Governor Sule similarly envisioned an Asiwaju victory and called him several times in his speech as Nigeria's next president. Sule gave a comprehensive overview of the mineral deposits in the state, including marble, lithium, barite, and others. So Adamu is saying now, the APC chairman is now saying that it's only God that can stop Tinubu Shettima presidency. Now, wow. And he's trying to say that after God, the next highly revered person in Nigeria is Tinubu and Buhari. So he's just trying to re-echo the words of Buhari. It's Buhari that said it and just re-echoing it. So it's only God that can stop them. How will only God stop them? Well, God is ready to stop them as long as their wish and aspirations are not for the interest of Nigerians. Because this prayer is praying to God to help for APC to win the election so that come May 29, 2023, APC will hand over to APC. And that is what Nigerians have been praying against. And they will pray it in prayers and they will execute it by their votes as well. So now that they are saying that it's only God that can stop them, it means that they are ready to do anything possible, anything, name it, to make sure that they don't lose the election. Even if it means doing some things that they shouldn't be doing to win the election, they are ready to do it. Like the other day, Sarah Reporters was able to do an investigative journalism and brought out an allegation how all the political bigwigs in Nigeria are trying to influence the ICT staff of INEC for the rigging of the election come 2023. And part of the allegation is that they are going to see that they don't transmit votes electronically from the polling units. Rather, they will want to work with the records that will come from the vote collation centers, INEC collation centers. And it's also observed that the INEC collection center will basically be the ICT staff of INEC, who will actually be reconciling all the records on the internet and on the INEC database. All right. So their plan now is to bypass the INEC leadership, the INEC management, and work with ICT staff to go and truncate records electronically on the computer. So now that Adamu is saying that it's only God that can stop Tinubu Shettima presidency come 2023, I am feeling that they are ready to do anything, whether what they're doing is clean or not clean, to make sure that they win that election. It means that they are prepared for rigging. It means that they are prepared for vote buying. It means that they are prepared for anything to make sure that Tinubu and Shettima win that election and assume office. They are already referring to him as the next president of Nigeria, and they are already enjoining him to get ready to assume office and to face and shoulder the challenges of being a Nigerian president. Now, wow. Well, as long as Nigerians are not happy with APC, Nigerians are not happy with what APC has done in this Buhari's tenure. Nigerians hate APC and would not want APC to come into power. Even though they have their own fans, their fans will be negligible and will not be enough to get them to power. But if they say they must get there, well, I will try to remind them of the case of Abacha. Abacha said he is only God that can stop him. And in a way, God stopped him. All right? Because God had to put some things in place, and before he knew it, he fell foul of some lifestyles, and then he got his bid and he died. All right? So I'm scared to hear anybody say it's only God, because God is omnipotent, omniscience, and very powerful God. And if you tell God, if you put a statement that is not pleasing to God and it's not pleasing to the people of God, you get the result out of it. So now I know a lot of Nigerians hearing this will say, so be it. God will stop him, because the government of APC had never been pleasant, has been the worst in the history of Nigerian politics and governance. So nobody would want to be part of APC anymore. All right? And nobody would want APC to get into power anymore. All right? So somebody is saying here in his comment, he says, may the God of heaven hear the cry of Nigerians, all right, and stop them. So it means that the Nigerians are already crying for APC never to get there. So God, all right, and that the prayer of Nigerians will definitely stop them, because people are already praying for them to be stopped, because their government has been the worst in the history of Nigeria. For APC to hand over to APC, it means that they will continue from where Buhari and the Fulani jihadists have stopped. It means that the grabbing of farmland from landowners in all the states of the country will continue. It means that kidnapping of schoolgirls, kidnapping of children, kidnapping of everybody, and collecting ransom and killing some of them will continue. It means that raping people, raping mothers and women in communities will continue. It means that banditry will continue at all levels. It means that, wow, a lot of bad things will continue. It also means that the economic woes in Nigeria will also continue, because right now the economy is useless. The energy sector is zero, the security sector is zero, the financial sector is zero, manufacturing sector is zero, everything is zero in Nigeria. Now educational sector is also zero. Students have been at home in the past 8 months or more on ASU strike, and it doesn't bother the government. They are moving around campaigning for 2023 rather than resolving the issue of education. A lot of students have been at home. Some are even getting pregnant. Some are even getting a different kind of job. All right? And it doesn't bother this government, and they want to continue the same thing next year by APC handing over to APC. All right? They are chasing students, chasing Yahoo boys, chasing criminals on the road. How did you produce the criminals? Students that should be in school, you prevented them from being at school. They're idle at home. An idle mind is devil's workshop. And now they've set the police on stage to go and chase and arrest them. Now you are arresting the street street criminals. Meanwhile, the big criminals, political criminals, are stealing Nigerian phone and riding freely with escort on the road. They are coming down, descending on the small boys that idleness have pushed them into what they never planned doing and arresting them. I don't know how this country handle crime and handle policies and handle everything. Now, CBN governor has aligned with the presidency to change the face of Naira. He's changing the face of Naira, the way to restore Nigerian economy. What value will that add to the market power, to the purchasing power of our Naira and the exchange rate power of our Naira in the committee of currencies in the world? So I don't see how APC handing over to APC will help progress Nigeria. It will rather throw Nigeria into the bottomless pit, and that is not the yearning of Nigerians. The Nigeria we have today, people don't have hope anymore. The hope of generations unborn have been dashed. Even the hope of generations alive have been dashed. All right. Now there is talent drain. Everybody is jackpying out of Nigeria now, and still it doesn't bother the government. The lecturers that they refuse to pay, some of them are already using a certificate to get job abroad. Nurses and doctors are getting job abroad. ICT workers are getting job abroad, and everybody is jackpying, and it doesn't bother Nigeria. So are we going to continue like that? Probably that is what they want. So at the end of the day, all the intellectuals will jackpot, and nobody will be able to challenge them, and then their amajiris will take over everywhere. Probably that is what they want, but God will not let it work, because the Tinubu Shettima ticket has undermined everybody's interest and yearnings in Nigeria. It is selfish and it is not to be supported. It's okay. So they said only God will support them. Adamu has said that it's only God that will stop them from assuming office, and God will definitely stop them. We'll see how it works. So thank you for listening, and this is what Adamu has to say about the APC hope come 2023 election. Let me have your comment below, and thank you for listening as well, and thank you for being part of this channel as well.